Hi everyone, today we are going to look into your person's thoughts towards you today and really see what we are seeing and I guess exposing in a way. But what I do want to mention as well is that this is for all star signs. So if you're here, I feel like it's a sign in itself, and then this is a timeless reading from whenever you are watching and taking on board the messages. So this is what we have. And we're going to get started. But before I do, I just wanted to mention a few very brief things. First of all, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. All the information on how you can enter is there, and also how it's announced. And then, of course, there are many things on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. First of all, there's the services, which are there. So there's tarot readings, there's healing services, there's prayers, there's rituals to manifest different areas of your life, black magic energy removal as well. And then there are also intention items on there, which thousands of people have seen results with. The review section for that is at the bottom of my website, but there's items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, sage bundles, candles, teas, etc., which a lot of people have seen results with for multiple aspects and areas of their life, including love and no contact, reconciliation, twin flames, soulmate, wealth, success, protection, evil eye, so definitely check them out if you are interested. All right, so let's have a look and see what are we exposing in regards to this person's thoughts and feelings towards you. You make me want to change for the better. Okay, you are an inspiration. You really are. You have made this person realize that they have so much potential, and they've realized that. I think that because you are such a supportive person, and you've genuinely made this person feel so much more supportive than any other person in their life. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it really isn't. I feel like the quality of people in their life has not been as strong, and also the people they accept in their life. Sometimes they just accept people who just tell them what they want to hear and don't really challenge them on that sort of constructive level. But it's not about like challenging someone on a constructive level. Obviously, they just want to be around people that make them feel comfortable to a degree. But some of these people are not very nice to them and not very kind. And it always has to be a balance between having that validation, but also having someone who tells you, like, oh, this is, maybe you should try this instead of this. But they just tend to gravitate towards people that just kind of say what they want to hear sometimes as well. And sometimes, when they want to be around someone who gives them a good challenge and a good, healthy challenge, they get scared and overwhelmed. So basically, what I'm trying to say here is that they've tried to have, lots of different people in their life, friends, and even take advice from family members and people from the past, but essentially I just feel like they've not been around the best people. And then with you, they've realized that actually you have the balance of all of those aspects. Not only do you make them want to be a better person, not only do you inspire them and make them feel comfortable and you carry that sort of maturity with you, but also you're constructive, you want the best for this person. And that's something that very few people have ever wanted for them. So when you think about that, they're starting to realize today, oh my God, like you actually do make me want to be better. You make me want to change for the better. You make me want to look after myself. You make me want to be more mature. And you are truly an inspiration. You are a shooting star. Just like thinking of these songs randomly. Okay, you do know best. Yep, here you go, okay? I am validating you today because they are also validating you. You do know best, okay? Say to yourself, I do know best. I've known all along. I've always known this. Say it to yourself, comment it down below as your affirmation, I do know best. Now, this is not to be egotistical. This is not to be, someone like say, yeah, I always know everything. It's not to do that. It's to validate yourself, because so many of you feel that you've done something wrong. So many of you feel that everything is your fault here, and it's not. The thing here is that they have shut people out based off of their own issues, not you, okay? Not you. And they've just struggled so much with different relationships in their life that they've just become so like all over the place, they find it very hard to trust. But one thing that I can see here today is that they do feel a lot of trust towards you, and they're starting to awaken to the fact that you are so different from all of these people that they have encountered, so say to yourself, I do know best. I do make them want to change for the better, and comment that down below, validate yourself, because honestly, they're validating you today. They're actually validating you today on a spiritual level. Yeah, I'm scared to let my guard down. Yep, and this is exactly why. Why? Because the kinds of people they've had around them have not been the greatest, so then, there is that. Lurking your social media accounts. If you have social media, they are lurking. They are there. They are, what's the word? Hovering. They're hovering. For sure. Okay, actually, do you know what? Let's switch card decks. You do know best. You do know best. You do know best. Okay, so yes, they're afraid to contact you. I do feel like this is something they're keeping to themselves at this time, okay? And the reason for that is because they don't want to be rejected by you. They're not strong enough to handle rejection at this time. Well, I mean, you might think that they are strong, strong enough to handle rejection, but they're definitely not. They're definitely not. They struggle a lot with rejection. They struggle a lot with those aspects. 100% they struggle tremendously with it all. Yeah, they feel bad for messing things up between you, that's for sure. And now they're starting to realize that, actually, you know what, you were right all along. Especially if you ever tried to convince them, like, hey, do this instead of this. And then you felt bad for trying to guide them in a certain way. Please don't feel bad, because they're now validating the fact that actually what you were saying was right anyways. And then, yeah, they're afraid of rejection right now. And they're also afraid to contact you for that exact reason. Is because they're scared to let their guard down. Although they are thinking about things, which I think is a big step forward still. And it says here, I still love you more than you will ever know. So they do have feelings for you of love. They do. More than you will ever know, because you might not even think they really care. It's true. You might literally think to yourself, Moonlight, I don't think they do, because they don't really show it. But internally, they do have those feelings towards you. And also because they have those feelings towards you, getting rejected is just something that would really hurt them so much because of that. People can also love from far. It's true. It's true. You are the only one that truly gets me. Yes. Did I not mention that at the beginning? Did I not say that? Did I not? I did, didn't I? I did say that you're the one person that really has made them want to change for the better, but also be themselves and respect them. You are that person. You are the one, Okay, let's go with some... Should we do tarot or should we do more message cards? I feel like I'm really in an exposing mode today. And not in a bad way, I know that exposing kind of sounds like, oh, it's a gossipy kind of energy, and exposing is like, showing something. But when I say expose, it's more like uncovering. Maybe I should... Yeah, it's called uncovering. That's probably a better way of putting it rather than exposing. But I feel like exposing that's so true today. I really feel like we've exposed something really deep. So, yeah. This is not in a mean way or anything like that. We're just getting to the bottom of things. And that's what the reading is about. Okay, so let's keep going. I've been hurt by love before. Again, it's something I've mentioned. It's something I've said. Something fell. Okay, anyways. So, basically, yeah. Yeah, they've had difficulties in past relationships. I've been more focused on money because I'm trying to build for myself. Okay, so they are very focused right now on their finances, on their career, on things that they're trying to get together in these particular aspects of their life. I don't know how to express love to you, so I keep it inside. It's true, they're just keeping everything to themselves right now. They are terrified of contacting you, terrified of you rejecting them, and also afraid of them contacting you. I just got that completely tangled. But the cards are there, Okay. So basically they're keeping to themselves. I have options, but I only want you, and that's true. It's true. They've got, a lot of people around them at times, and the only person that they really think about when it comes to quality, is you. They're also thinking about quality versus quantity. They want fewer people in their circle as well, and that's also inspired by you somehow, which I think is quite lovely. And I actually personally do agree with that. I do think that unless you have lots of quality people, then that's different, obviously. But I do think that when there are less people in your circle, you can also pay more attention to to them, but also, you know, then you kind of have that sort of bond. I think there's a deeper bond that can occur as well. But, you know, small circles traditionally are like really strong, you know, knit. I've thought about taking a trip with you. Yeah, I mean, they've thought about it, Kate. They haven't made plans for it, so just thought I'd mention that. But they've thought about it. They've thought about going somewhere with you, sharing some intimate moments with you. Yep. I thought about living together. They've also thought about living together with you. But they are scared right now of rejection, but they do have love towards you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be thinking about living with you and things like that. They just have some things they need to sort out, especially in terms of their finances as well. Okay, so this is your reading. And wow, what a reading. This is a pretty like amazing reading. I thought we would just stick with message cards. Should we get one tarot card? Does that qualify it to be called a tarot reading? If I pull one tarot card, does that mean that it's a tarot reading? Probably not, but let's pull a tarot card. Hermit. Yep, they're in hermit mode, and we know this, to be honest. You know, I'm not even surprised by this card by any stretch at all, because they are in hermit mode. They're keeping this all to themselves. Yeah, for the majority of you, they're not really going to say this to you today. They're under the influence of Mercury. What can I say? You know, and Mercury, yes, is the planet of communication, but Mercury is also about information. You know, information, connecting the dots, ideas, the mind being very active, sort of, you know, dissecting things. It's Virgo energy, you know, so I think that that's quite significant. And they're also thinking about their path, you know, they're much more enlightened. Like, they have the light to think about where they're going, you know, what's happening. That's very important for them. So it is something that is actively happening in their mind, but they are keeping to themselves. They're sort of staying in that little cave at this time, for sure. All right, so that's what we have there. So yeah, and also they feel that you are very organized, okay? You are very mature, you're very understanding, that you know what is what, and you carry that sort of energy of understanding and respect, and they really like that about you as well. So we really got to the bottom of many things, and I just wanted to mention as well that if you would like to win a free reading and all that good stuff, you know, it's all listed down below. Services, intention items, you know, private readings with me, everything's down there. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you claim this reading or if it makes sense to you, of course. And definitely do check out the description box below as well, because I also have TikTok and Instagram. If anyone wants to follow me in there, feel free to do so. I post short readings on there every single day, and I'll see you all very soon. Okay, so take care, everyone. I'll see you all very soon. Bye.